Why are you not building more legionaries? Damn you. Get on with it. You lot in the town, so I can have everyone in one place. You guys need to go to Londinium so you can be retrained. Oh, Venter Isonorum apparently needs to upgrade. Yeah, city expands. I missed that earlier. Sweet! Ibericum will have to upgrade too soon as very soon as well, so that's good. That means we can recruit legionaries from more places potentially. End turn. Londinium and Ibericum have blacksmiths now. Good. Got a unit of Celtic Kerns. Oh, wow. Imperium Constantini are dead. I guess they lost their last family member, and so Lugdunensis Tertia is now a rebel city. There it is. They're gone. Roman Gaul is no longer Roman Gaul. It's Francia, I suppose. The Kingdom of West Francia, along with Burgundy, officially. Modern European history would have begun here, I suppose, but that is not so, because we're about to go and fuck up the course of it big time. Right, you guys get to Londinium, retrain. Yeah, you keep upgrading and expanding. You guys, what do we do with you? I guess you just stand around there and wait for a while I get some more dudes. Can I get recruit fleet archers yet? Or are they just murder? Oh, we can recruit fleet soldiers. 200 men per unit, so yeah, this unit of fleet sailors could do with being retrained as well. And I'm gonna... Wow, and G returns to recruit? Fuck yeah. Let's have some of them then. An extra unit of those guys. And these Kerns can start moving south. I might just... skip ahead now for a while I get all these armies organised and recruited and stuff, and I'll come back if anything of note happens on the continent and whatnot. Although before I do that, I will move these guys over here. I'll tell you the result of what our little negotiations with the Saxons, what they resulted in. But yeah, anyway, so I think I'm going to cut off the recording here, and I'll come back when we've got our shit in gear, basically. Alright, so it's now 454 AD. Gaul is swarming with barbarians, as it was before. I did make peace with the Saxons. I gave them trade rights and some map information, and they decided to make peace with me. I then sent one of our newest family members here, Cunevindus Sanctus, up here, off to an expedition into the east to try and find us some more Alan Horse Archer mercenaries, but it was a complete and utter failure, because even though I sent pretty much most of the fleet with him, they got taken out by just random pirates, unfortunately, before I could even get further than, like, here. I did find, interestingly enough, there was 2 full stacks of Saxons standing around here, so apparently the Saxons are off trying to conquer Scandinavia, so, you know, whatever, good luck to him. But yeah, this poor guy's been hounded all the way back until he originally had half a stack of ships, and they're now all gone, apart from this one trireme left, which has 35 men on board, or whatever. I sent these 3 up here to try and rescue him, but I think he's probably going to die next turn because this asshole's here. So, dearie me, we pretty much just lost a family member then. Anyway, I built a fort in East Anglia here. Unfortunately, Senianus Sanctus died. Our dear, bloody-minded, evil, plundering commander, he has finally died. I replaced him with this guy, Cocolitanus Vledig. He's alright, he's got decent command, I suppose. He's also got this hilarious... Worship the gods! The old gods were good enough for our fathers, they should be more than good enough for us. Everyone should worship them. Plus 5% pagan conversion, which should be kind of cool, actually. And pretty useful for conquering new territories. And basically, I want to get my skates on because I want to grab Condata before the Franks or the Burgundians do, honestly. So they've already got both of them spies and assassins hanging around out there, so yeah, I'm kind of worried. We've been building more legionaries, so we've got loads of legionaries now, and we've got finally our big field army set up. We have the man himself, our 2 units of mercenary and cavalry, you know, one of them we've got left, 3 units of heavy cavalry, 1 legion essentially, which consists of 1, 2, 3 units of heavy infantry, 2 kerns, and 1 fleet sailor. So that's 1 legion, and the 2nd legion, which is these 3 and those 2 in that one. So we have 2 legions essentially, along with a cavalry of Exhalation under the command of Coquelitanus. Yeah. Oh dear God, what a name. And I'm just moving these ballastas over to fill up the last 2 slots in the stack so that we can use them for sieges and things. So then I'm going to hop them across the channel, and we're actually going to go attack Condata and take it for ourselves. I've got a spy in the settlement who's going to die of old age anytime soon. But they don't. It's not very well defended. They've got auxilia, they've got some mercenaries, and a few units of milites left over. What was left of their old the old Roman army here is just falling to bits apparently. So the Franks, on the other hand, although you can't see it now because I saw it while my diplomat was passing through, the Franks have an alarmingly large amount of troops hanging around in this kind of area, like a ridiculous amount, like multiple full stacks, and I'm a little bit worried about them honestly. So yes. King Cadell's still doing his thing in Londinium. I'm actually going to send him over here though, because I want to build a watchtower on this side of the channel so that we can keep an eye on these 2 settlements here. And yeah, so I got this fort here as well. I don't know if I pointed that out. I built a little fort here to house our little field army in. Didn't really have to, but they're cheap and it felt appropriate. So I plonked it down there. Some of them to stand around while I wait to organise everyone. Camelot's a large city. Yo, that's been a large city for ages. Yeah, Ibericum and Venta Icenorum have both upgraded into large cities as well, which is good. So yeah, Venta Icenorum can now build British legionaries, and Ibericum is building its Comites barracks, so we'll be able to build legionaries as well soon. So soon enough, even though legionaries take 3 turns to recruit, we'll be able to actually recruit them fairly regularly at least. So that's good news at least. So anyway, I'm going to hit end turn now. And hopefully we'll not have this guy. Oh god. Oh wait, he chose to attack the larger unit instead, and he's going to get, yeah, destroyed. Thank the Lord. Right, yeah, you mentioned to them. Right, I could send these guys up back there that way again to try and find some mercenaries, but no, seriously, fuck that. I'm not losing a family member for the sake of a few units of mercenaries. They can head back that way. Meanwhile, they can join them. They can join. Yeah, actually, those guys can go over there. Everyone else can move out, join them there, get onto the boats. I'll send a unit of milites to guard the fort, so it doesn't. I said I'll send a unit of milites to guard the fort. Thank you. Oh, I really hate the low movement distance in this sometimes, because if you fuck up like that, you're screwed. Oh yeah, and I had a spy recruited specially to accompany the army, just to increase the army's line of sight on the map when it's moving around. So yeah, there's that. I like doing that sometimes. It kind of represents the army having scouts, you know. So yeah, so that's the first real big army of ours going off there. 2 legions worth of dudes who are going to sail off towards Condata and hopefully attack it without taking too many casualties. And I'm hoping, basically, once we've got Condata, that we'll be able to recruit some more mainstream Roman units, potentially, because of the whole area of recruitment thing. You know, like how we can recruit Celtic units up in the picked areas. I'm hoping we can maybe recruit some Roman units. Like this militia barracks here apparently will allow recruitment of auxiliary German infantry, German auxiliary swordsmen, skirmisher auxilia, and Western auxiliary archers. So these are essentially new types of units we could add to our forces. In theory, at least. And I reckon you could probably upgrade that barracks, because that is a large city. So yeah, you could upgrade that militia barracks into something else. In any case, okay, I'll get back to Londinium. Glad I set up that watchtower, actually. I'm not sure why I didn't do that earlier, to be honest. Yes, so let's get the fleet moving underway. It's 3 boats, but there aren't any pirates in the area, so we should be fine. Yes. I wonder how the Western Roman Empire is getting on at the minute. Like the rest of their settlements. Are they holding on, or are they getting invaded, or what? I know that there's a huge amount, like, force of Ostrogoths around here. I saw them when I passed through with my diplomat earlier. I don't know where they've gone now. Map info from the Alemanni, please? Oh, they just want to give us a gift instead. Well, I'm not going to say no to that. But yeah, there was a huge force of Ostrogoths over here that were migrating as well, so I don't know what they're up to. Maybe they'll cause some problems for the Franks. I hope they do, honestly. Let's have a look. Ostrogoths. Enemies, Huns, Alemanni, Western Roman Empire, and the Langobardi. So they're probably going to cause some trouble for the Alemanni and the West Romans in the region. Probably. So that's alright by me, I suppose. So many barbarian factions, and so many powerful ones as well. It's worrying. It really is. In any case, let's end turn. Profits. Wow, a lot of profits. Good. 3 more units of Roman legionaries in Londinium at the minute, which could be the beginnings of another legion. In fact, if I recruit some fleet sailors, it will be. Unfortunately, we don't. We are not able to recruit any more Celtic Kerns up here because I upgraded the barracks, and for some reason that made it so we couldn't recruit Kerns. So I don't know what we're going to do for skirmishers with our new legions. We might have to recruit mercenaries or just use more archers instead. Or maybe use these Foederati guys. I don't know. They're not really skirmishers though, they're kind of like the legionaries. They throw spears and then charge, you know. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I might just recruit more fleet sailors, honestly. Maybe, yeah, maybe an extra unit of legionaries and then just 2 units of fleet sailors and something instead. I don't know. Might be what I have to do. Right, well, yeah, 2 units of those guys and 1 unit of legionaries. And yeah, we still have a shit ton of Pedites, which I don't really know what to do with. I might just disband them at some point, because now we've got legionaries. These guys are a little bit obsolete, honestly. So there's that. I could retrain a lot of them though for now, I suppose, since almost all of them are under strength. And yeah, keep going. Keep on sailing. Yeah, we're running a bit low on family members at the minute, which is a little bit annoying, honestly. We've got at the minute King Cadell, we've got Cockface over here, we've got this guy up in Camelot, Gortarian Sanctus, and we've got Glazobrin Sanctus over here. And honestly, it's weird because the Sanctus guys seem to be seem to have made up the majority of all our family members, ironically enough, in spite of the fact that they're not actually part of the royal family. But now I think about it, I think the faction era at the minute is currently... Who is it at the minute? Not this guy. Is it this guy? Nope. Yeah, very. So Glazobrin Sanctus is actually the faction heir now, so once Cadell dies, provided Cadell doesn't have a son, he hasn't yet, he's had 2 daughters, the Sanctus is, or the Sanctii, or whatever you want to call it, they'll become our royal family, interestingly enough. So, in any case, come on, 1 more turn, that's all I need. Boats are so damn slow. Build anything? Stables, I guess. Yeah, why not? Auxiliary stables. Yeah, go for it. Wait, hang on a minute. Catapult range. Ooh, and it enables training of onagers. Hell yes. You bet I want onagers. Intern. On the bright side, Admiral Constantine over there has 5 stars, which is pretty epic for an admiral. Buricum now has Comitae's barracks. Good. Let's retrain those boats. I guess there's Equites, maybe? No, all that'd do is give their weapons an upgrade. Sweet, so this place can now recruit British legionaries as well. Oh, get lost! Honestly, fucking pirates. Jesus Christ.
Ready to sail. Ready to sail. Fleet ready.
Right, that's technically Londinitas Tertia here, so the Franks won't get pissed off if I land troops here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have these guys jump off the boats there, and I'm going to have this lot sail back that way. Get on the road there. What mercenaries are in the region anyway? Mercenary Foederati Infantry, Foederati Cavalry, German Heraban, Mercenary Volderman, Predatores Bucellaria, which are pretty damn awesome. They're like mercenary legionaries, but essentially, except they're actually better than our legionaries. And Equites Bucellaria, which are the same thing except mercenary cavalry instead. So they're kind of useful, I guess. What's your bodyguard? Yeah, Comitatus, good. Right, well, we're one step closer to taking our first settlement on the continent properly, as opposed to raiding like we did up here. How is this settlement getting on anyway? Population 434. Yeah, we've stunted them for a long time, I think. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they must be dead set on taking Scandinavia now or something, because yeah, all their armies up here have disappeared apart from this guy. They've left Lille pretty much undefended, which is almost a shame now because it makes a perfect raiding target, but never mind. I'm going to send you south to spy on this area. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Very big armies of Franks, including those cool cavalry guys, which I quite like, and these, yeah, Francesca Heraban, who are basically the throwing axemen. They're pretty awesome. Well, you know, awesome when you're fighting against them. And wow, we still have a Roman fort up here on the Rhine that's been just untouched by the Franks. That's interesting. Huh. Well, there you go. That's crazy. Oh yeah, and yeah, here are the Ostrogoths, as you can see. Let's go say hello to them. Map info? Oh wait, no, we can't get any of them because they're a horde faction. Anyway, they're apparently making life difficult for the Alemanni, so that's fine. Yeah, the Franks are trying to finally get Durocortorum now that it's a rebel settlement instead of a what's it called? Instead of a Roman one, even though it's pretty much the same units there. Right, time to intern. Turnus is dead, one of our spies. Londinium stables are built. Some triremes retrained. Oh, that's good, actually. You gotta attack these fucking pirates. Want them gone. In fact, can we attack them from both sides at once? Yes! And we sunk them as well, permanently. They didn't just run away. That's awesome. Right, anyway. Get a move on. Can we just, yeah, we can outright attack because the stone walls are damaged and we do have ballistas, so I'm going to save. And attack. Here goes nothing. First taste of battle for our proper legionaries. We just have some reinforcements apparently from outside the city. That should make things a bit interesting. Okay, fine, whatever. I can't bother to sit around making siege towers and ladders and things, so let's just do this. For better or worse. And this will mean we'll share a direct border with the Franks and the Burgundians once we take this place, which is kind of worrying in many ways. We'll just have to see how they react to us.